and they always rejected me. They always kept telling me that they were only looking for people with experience. How I leveled up my career in my 30s. In my last video, I talked about breaking into the international job market, aka working abroad, and how to build a successful global career. In today's video, I want to share with you how I leveled up my career in my 30s, going from shop assistants folding clothes to managing projects in a global tech company. Let's dive in. Hello, my friend. Welcome to my channel. I'm Wale O, a former HR girl turned tech girl. I've lived and worked in multiple countries in Europe, Southeast Asia, and Africa. And I share tips on building fulfilling careers that fit your dream lifestyle, working abroad, and personal development. Right out of university, my first professional experience was in human resources management. I did this for a couple of years and then I realized I needed a change. A few years down the line, I moved to Germany and pivoted into marketing and enrolled for a master degree program in international marketing management. Now, with about 6 or more years of experience under my belt, I assumed that getting a job in Germany would be a walk in the park. It would be very easy for me. I thought I would get a job in, let's say, like 2 months max. Well, was I in for a huge surprise? You see, what nobody tells you about moving abroad is that you are pretty much starting everything from scratch. Things get slightly easier if you make the move after securing a job contract from an employer. And even at that, you still will face all other challenges that come with moving to a new country, especially if you don't speak the language, which was my case for moving to Germany. Anyway, I digress. Back to my newbie journey in Germany. For the first 6 months in Germany, I applied to hundreds of roles and got a rejection for every single role I applied to. So after 6 months of consistent rejection, you can imagine how exhausted and unmotivated I felt. At that point, I decided to stop applying for professional jobs and just hit the streets and start looking for jobs in bars and restaurants because at all, nine bad pass. So I was looking for jobs as a waitress in restaurants. Guess who got rejected at these jobs? Yep. Your girl here was rejected, and guess why? You will not believe it. They always asked me if I have experience waitressing, and silly me, I told the truth. I said, no, I don't have experience in waitressing, but I can learn. In my mind, I thought, I think I can learn how to wait tables. It shouldn't be that difficult. And they always rejected me. They always kept telling me that they were only looking for people with experience in waitressing. This was all before the pandemic. Now, looking back, I'm very glad that all that did not work out because just 1 year later, all restaurants and bars were closed anyway, like we all know. So, since the bars and restaurants did not want me, I decided to go to retail stores to ask if they needed a shop assistant. Remember, in doing all of this, I already had a couple of years of work experience in human resources management. I also had also experience in marketing. I also had a bachelor degree and I was working on getting my master degree and still nothing, crickets. Finally, my luck finally changed and I got accepted in one of the retail stores on the high street that I went to as a shop assistant. Yes! I was so excited! You can imagine how excited and happy and grateful I felt at this point. I was just thankful that someone somewhere wanted to hire me and pay me. But guess what? I did not stop applying to jobs that I knew I was qualified for and the jobs I wanted to work in. The only difference now is that I changed my approach and became a bit more strategic. After a few months, I finally got my first role in a tech company. Oh, finally. And as they say, the rest is history. I have made many changes and pivots since that time, from non-technical roles to technical roles. If you'd like to make a career change but you have no idea what this change should be or where to start, then today is your lucky day because I've created a free career pivot guide for you. This guide contains the exact strategy I use to make all my career pivots and transition. You can get a free copy on my website, waleochronicles.com. I'll leave a link in the description box. One of the biggest lessons I have learned on this journey so far is that careers are not linear. I would like you to erase the misconception from your mind that career success is solely about climbing the corporate ladder. Career success to me is about defining what success means to you personally and aligning your success with exactly what that means. It's about aligning your work with your interests, your values, and your aspirations. It's about finding fulfillment and making a meaningful impact in your chosen field, whatever impact means to you. So, how can you make this happen? I'm going to tell you some key steps that are implemented and you can also implement on your journey as well. The first step is self-reflection. I want you to take some time to understand yourself on a much deeper level. What are your strengths? What are your interests? What are your values? What brings you joy and fulfillment? When you have more clarity on who you are and what you enjoy doing and what skills and talents come naturally to you, you'll be in a better position to pursue a career that deeply resonates with you. Next step I want you to do is to set clear goals. What does success look like to you? Take some time out to define in exact word what success looks like to you. To some, success might look like being able to work from home or working from anywhere in the world. To others, it might look like making a huge 6-figure or 7-figure salary. It could also mean advancing in your current field that you are, or it could mean transitioning to a new industry or even starting your own business. Whatever it is, make sure to set clear, achievable goals. Break them down into manageable steps and create a roadmap that will guide your journey. If you need more guidance on this process, then get a copy of my free career pivot guide on my website. Another important step is developing your skills and cultivating the habit of continuous learning. Make sure that you invest in your professional development by acquiring new skills and knowledge relevant to your career goals. When I wanted to pivot from HR management to marketing management, I invested in getting a master's degree. And when I wanted to pivot into tech, I enrolled for online courses and training programs. Whether you choose to upskill through formal education like I did, or online courses like I did, or even hands-on experience, never stop learning and growing. Every skill you acquire opens you up to new opportunities and possibilities for advancement. Now, the next step I'm going to talk about is my absolute favorite. If you do nothing else but this single step, it will make all the difference. The next step is make sure you build a network and nurture relationships. If you watch any of my videos, you know I love talking about networking. Building a strong professional network can significantly impact your career growth and your success. If you know me, you know I am a social butterfly and I love to attend networking events, especially if they are well-curated parties, because your girl likes nice parties. Yes, those are networking events too, I'm telling you. Make sure when meeting people, you are cultivating and nurturing genuine relationships. Always think of how can you be helpful to others first before you think of tapping into the network on how they can help you. And being helpful doesn't have to be anything massive or anything out of this world. It could be as simple as introducing your new contact to someone you already know that could provide a solution to them or something of that nature. Finally, after all is said and done, it's up to you. You have to be ready to embrace change. Stepping out of your comfort zone is often necessary for career advancement or career change or career transition. And don't worry, when you are doing this transformation journey, imposter syndrome is very normal. Everyone experiences imposter syndrome. Even the boss that you think knows it all and has it all figured out, they have imposter syndrome. I have a lot to say about imposter syndrome. If you'd like me to make a video about it, then leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. Now, it's your turn. Have you faced a level up or transformation journey in your life? Tell me all about it in the comments and let's chat. I love chatting with you guys. If you watch this video up till this point, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and leave a comment and share it with someone who might find this video helpful. Once again, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I've lived and worked in multiple countries in Europe. Yoruba get BC. If you need more guidance in this process, then get